Greetings, mortals. Jared Petty here. I'm joined by
Tate Phoebing.
Today we're looking at Hearthstone's Curse of Naxxramas, specifically at the Construct Quarter. And which challenge are we looking at here, Tate?
We're looking at the Warrior Challenge.
And like all the challenges, this one showcases some new cards and mechanics. What are we going to see here?
What we'd like to see is the new Warrior weapon, Death Spite, which is a pretty great weapon, actually. It's a 4/2 that has a whirlwind effect when the weapon dies. It's actually the first weapon with a death rattle.
Okay, and why does that work out well for you? How's that end up playing out with this deck?
Yeah, so what you'll see, and you can already kind of see why this deck works the way it does, is you have a lot of minions that gain perks from taking damage. So the Armor Smith, the Tarn Warriors with Enrage. So there's going to be a lot of effects in this fight, including Grobulus's hero ability, which does 1 damage to everything. All these effects are going to combine to just enrage, power up your minions, really showcasing how you could use that type of death rattle to your advantage.
So as these pre-made Blizzard design decks go, this one's really pretty blatant in how it's supposed to work. Is it efficient?
Yeah, I actually find this one to be one of the better made decks. You can see the AI is not too good. He did 1 damage to everything, enraging our warrior, and then giving us some shield off of the Armor Smith. So just going to kind of continue to manipulate that ability.
And even without the weapon, you're already making a good showing here early in the game.
Yep. So we'll probably hopefully see something with a whirlwind effect, because like with this type of board, gain armor, he actually enraged our Berserker for us. If he does it one more time, our Nerubian Egg will turn into a 4/4. It goes pretty fast.
Right. And he's just going to keep using that ability every turn unless he finds something better to play. He's not going to be smart enough to sit down and ignore it and realize that it's helping you out, huh?
He doesn't seem to recognize that it's helping, but he doesn't necessarily use it every turn.
Okay.
But the Frothing Berserker, this is actually one of the core combos. Unfortunately, he didn't let us get it off. It gains 1 attack for every damage taken, so when you have something that does AoE damage to the board, that guy can get buffed up pretty big pretty quickly.
What's the danger that Grobulus presents in this match? How can he get ahead of you?
Yeah, the danger if you're struggling with this fight is he has a card that gives his minion +4/+4 and taunt. Once you see that, it actually makes the fight pretty challenging.
Okay. And looking at the condition of the board right now, how are you feeling about how this game is going?
This one's actually going pretty good.
Oh,
there's our death fight.
Ooh, yeah, let's take a
and
let's take a
actually,
peek at
so
that.
let's take a look at one of the other synergies of this type of deck. We have all cards that are doing AoE damage, taking damage, getting enraged, and then you have something like Battle Rage, which is draw a card for each damage friendly character. So you look at our board, we have 3 damaged. It's 2 mana for 3 cards, which is outstanding value.
So kind of a ridiculous opportunity to play out there. All right. And
Yep.
there's our new weapon that we're highlighting.
Yeah, so one of the plays we're able to kind of set up with this weapon now is next turn we'll be able to likely trade with a minion or kill it. It's going to do AoE damage, which gives us armor and kills off our egg.
All right, which is going to give you a 4/4. And there's another Death Spite right
Yep,
there.
and then we can do something like this Frothing Berserker and Tarn Warrior, which once this goes off, you'll notice like damage all around.
Yeah, that is an aggressive, synergistic, fairly effective deck going on here. All right.
Yep, so we played this guy for 3 mana this turn, and I don't even know, he's already up to 8 attack.
Oh, look at that.
So it gets out of control pretty quickly.
Okay, look at demonstrating that effect. Do you, looking at the way this thing's put together, do you anticipate seeing any of these combinations become part of competitive human versus human play?
Yeah, the Death Spite has already been kind of talked about within the Hearthstone community as the Yeti killer.
Okay.
Because it does 4 damage. The Yeti's notorious for being a really difficult minion at 4 mana. So you get the 4 damage from the weapon. The Death Rattle does the additional 1 damage.
And you're able to take care of it. Excellent. And it looks like
Yeah.
you
So
got this,
if
pretty
we
well
look
in hand.
Yeah, if we look at what just happened, all that AoE damage, wasn't even paying attention. Look back at my board, and we have a 15-2.
Yep.
So that just shows you kind of how quickly this can get out of control if the opponent doesn't deal with it.
Anything to add before this guy explodes? Oh, no.
No, it's a pretty fun deck to play. A lot of the cards work really well together. Not sure this exact deck would work that well in Constructed, but you can kind of take some of the concepts and see where some really powerful plays can be made.
Cool. Hey, thank you very much, Tate. And folks, thank you for watching. We hope you'll check out some of our other Hearthstone strategy videos. And for all your Hearthstone needs, please keep it locked to your friends at IGN. Bye-bye.